Hey everyone, Kim here. I'm working on my project for the CardzTV Cards Design Team. And the theme for this challenge is to make a card using only the colors red, green, white, and pink. So I did the best I could. I think I'm probably covering the requirements. Now I'm going to be using the Candy Cane Kisses stamp from the CardzTV Tiny Tidings Revised stamp set. Going to be using some spelled binders, dies, and things like that. But you know, I've mentioned this in a previous video, is I have been dying to make a card with the Teddy Bear Parade. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to get right into that. The Teddy Bear Parade is this cartridge here. It's a Cricut Light cartridge. If you've not ever seen it, you're really missing out, people. I'm telling you, this is adorable. And the cuts are real simple. I'm trying to go down and find the one that I did. It's a little Christmas one. Okay, so I'm not going to take up too much time trying to find it for you, but the way it works is you cut out your base teddy bear, and then whatever teddy bear that you choose, it has the cuts along with that. So we'll do it like that. If you have any further questions about that, you can just leave me a comment. So let's put the teddy bear together. I'm just using some black cardstock, and I cut this little guy. I'm going to say this little girl, and you see why in a minute. I cut her out at 3 inches. And when you do this, you want to cut, even though the pieces are little, you still want to set your size to 3 inches. So that's that there. Now, let's go ahead and put her little face together. Now, one of her ears is going to be covered up by her hat. So it, but I'm going to put it on anyway. And it also cuts out a belly, which her belly will be covered up by her little pink and black animal print pajamas. That's her nose. There are a lot of little pieces on this particular, this particular teddy bear cut, but I figured it out, so we're all good. All right, so let's go ahead and put her hat together. Now, I was back and forth about what color of hat to use because I know we have to integrate some of the green. So just while I'm doing this here, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the black because it kind of coordinates more with her pajamas. That's the belly, which I said you don't need to put that on because we're going to put her little jammies on. So let's go ahead and use the black. She's going to be a cute little... Well, I hope I don't offend anybody, but it's like she's got this sexy little, you know, animal print pajamas on. So we're going to put that hat on. And I'm not really sure where I want to put the glue on that, so let's kind of go right there. Now, I have this on a blue piece of paper so that it doesn't, my pieces don't get lost. So let's tilt that over just a little bit. There she goes. Okay, now we're going to put her pajamas on next. Had this in my scraps. It might be in my mind's eye, I'm not sure. I had a little tiny piece of it because I had made some note cards for a friend. So I had some of that left. Now I have this little piece. Oops, I wanted to make sure I got that on the textured side. That's her little bib, or whatever you want to call that. Her apron. And then, oh, I want to put her little shoes on. I cut her shoes and the brim of her hat in some thick pink glitter paper. So now she's adorable with her little, oops, her little slippers on, her little pink slippers. Okay, now I'm afraid I'm going to start gluing her to this blue piece of paper. Alright, so these are some extra pieces that I'm not going to be using. I did the little candy cane. So let's put the candy cane in her hand. For this card, the teddy bear is really the only thing that, you know, took some time to do. But that's okay. Okay, now let's do some little final touches. I'm going to move that aside. Alright, so typically when you cut out the black layer, the nose, the black nose cuts out, but I'm going to do something a little different for that one. I'm going to wait though. I want to put the rest of the card together because I'm going to be using some stickles and stuff like that. That's going to take a while to dry. Now I used the Spellbinders die, and what you do is, this is actually 4 1/4 in width, and 4 1/4 by 6. So I used this die cut, and you just fold it over, so it's actually 12, 4 1/4 by 12. You fold it over, you run it through your die cut machine as a layer, just like that. And then once you're done, you come up with a card base. And then I did the consecutive layers from that die cut, and we're just going to put those on. If you wanted to do some embossing on these layers, you could do that. If you have a snowflake or a holly or anything like that, you could do that. But for this, we're going to keep this just, you know, kind of clean, kind of normal, not anything too fancy. This has sort of got some shimmer to it. So I'm going to put that on. And I want to make sure that I'm, you know, lined up there so that looks right. And then this is from a scrap piece of paper, and I loved the red and the green and the white little dots in it. And this is a die that I had bought a long time ago. And I actually, last time I went scrapbooking, I was scrapbooking my Christmas layout, and there's 3 of these, and I dropped it into the scrapbooking black hole, the little one, and I couldn't find it anywhere. We were digging through the trash, we were, it was just crazy how it just disappeared. So I don't know, maybe it'll show up in my little scrapbooking rolling bin that I take with me. So I'm going to put that tree right there. I got to move it over so that it's not going to poke out from the side of the card. I'm going to put this little sweetie on. And I'm not going to pop her up or anything. We're just going to put her flat onto the card there. She's next to the tree. Move her over just about right there. Alright, so this Candy Cane Kisses. How cute is this? It's got a little candy cane there. I'm going to go ahead and take my red Versamark, and I'm going to ink the edges up a little bit. Put around. You can use any kind of ink for this. It doesn't have to be specific pigment ink or anything like that. And then I'm going to get my American Crafts striped ribbon. This is, I've not used this yet, so let's take a minute, open this up. Oh, well, there you go then. And I'm going to just do a quick little measurement. It's going to go across right there at the green. I am so far off camera. I'm so sorry that I realized that a little too late. Okay, well, hopefully you guys saw enough. And I'm going to make that into a banner. I don't know why it was so far up there. Crazy. And grab some score tape. This might be too thick. Nope, that's going to work. Finding the end of that. And again, I'm going to put it right across the top there. Peel that off. And lay that right over there like that. And then we can put our Candy Cane Kisses on it. I'm pretty sure the glue will hold on to that ribbon just fine. And then we're going to go back to finishing up our bear. Alright, so for the nose, I'm going to use this black sparkly gel pen. And there's a little line right here that's going to kind of help me with, you know, guiding me on where the nose, her nose is. You might not be able to see the sparkle in this, but really it's okay because I'm going to take my glossy accents and I'm going to go ahead and put that on her nose, and then her nose will have a little dimension, and it'll be kind of, I don't know, like sparkly, I guess. And then another thing I want to do is I want to draw some little eyelashes on her, and I tend to do this quite a bit with this cartridge if I'm doing like a girl version. I draw little eyelashes so she looks girly. And I want to go ahead and put, sorry about the camera, there are little circles that cut out for the buttons, but I'm going to go ahead and use my Liquid Pearls Petal Pink. There it is. And you see now why I waited till I had her already on the card, because these kind of things take a while to dry, and if I was trying to glue her on while all this was on, I'd end up smearing it all over the place. That's just what I do. Now looking at this, I'm kind of thinking this is kind of empty right here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out some snowflakes, and I'll put the snowflakes here and there. I think that would be adorable. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you the finished card. I tend to do that a lot, where I think I've got everything ready, and then after I get it on, I go, that's not quite enough. So I'm going to put snowflakes on there. Thanks all so much for watching. When you have a chance, please go by CardzTVstamps.blogspot.com. Amazing sentiment stamps, just absolutely adorable for layouts and cards as well. So thanks so much. Have a great day.